Welcome to Norwich.
Good morning, how are we? Welcome to our hometown of Norwich, here in England, otherwise known as...
Norwich.
Anyway, how would we describe our humble, small, peaceful, safe, charming old city?
Well, I think you've summed that up perfectly there, love.
Ah.
Anyway, when Jamesyboy Experiment isn't jet setting off here, there and everywhere, this is the place that we like to call home.
So Norwich, let's be having ya. So, what is Norwich famous for?
Coleman's mustard.
Well, they don't make here anymore.
What about the famous presenter and comedian Stephen Fry?
Who doesn't even live here?
The insurance company Norwich Union?
Which has been renamed Aviva.
What about the famous YouTubers Tanya Burr, Jim Chapman?
Who also don't live here.
Alright then, what about Alan Partridge?
Oh, do you mean the character made up by a comedian who come from Manchester?
I've got it. Norwich City Football Club.
Don't even go there.
Alright, what does Norwich have to offer?
Well,
So we've got a cathedral here in Norwich. Lots of beautiful parks.
a Norman castle.
Medieval streets.
The Les Dennis graffiti trail. Peaceful riverside walks.
One of the largest open-air markets in the country.
So, you can't come to Norwich without trying some of their famous market chips. Cheers, Lucy. So guys, behind us, Sovereign House in Angular Square, Norwich. A very controversial subject here.
Some people think it's beautiful, some say it's ugly.
What do you reckon? So, we're in a park in the centre of Norwich. What's it all about?
Well, it's really hard to try and sell a city or a place when you're really familiar with it.
Yeah.
Usually for us, we're videoing places that are brand new. But what can we say then about Norwich?
Well, it's only a couple of hours from London
Half an hour from the coast.
and 10 minutes to the countryside.
The city's teeming with history. It's got loads of clubs and bars.
And it's one of the safest cities in the country.
But it's still not really on the tourist trail.
Well, I suppose you can understand that because it's overshadowed by cities like London, Oxford and stuff like that. But it's definitely worth popping here.
Yeah, couple of days.
Couple of days, if you're in England, to chill out.
Chill out and explore the surrounding area. Come on guys, get your butts to Norwich.
Anyway, let's get on.
Not only is Norwich a UNESCO City of Literature,
It's also situated in a county which has its own dialect. Broad, Norfolk, 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 Norfolk.
are you alright then, Bah? 'Cause you don't look too sharp.
That's because I'm fuming, ain't I?
What you saying on then?
I saw you up city last Saturday afternoon, did I? You stepped on Dodman.
Da, you talk load of old squit. I het never stood on one of them, Heather. I think they're beautiful, just like them bishy barnabies.
You're a rummin', ain't ya? I'm going home.
Hold you hard. Why don't we go for a bear? You cannot come to Norwich without coming to one of the Fat Cat breweries. They do delicious local ales brewed in Norwich, and they're not a bad price either. Cheers.
Cheers, Fat Cat.
Thanks for coming along with us on this brief little jaunt around our hometown.
Make sure you tune into next week's episode, where you'll find out where we're going next. Here on
Jamesyboy Experiment.